Matt, a real worthwhile run out this evening?
Yeah, it's that first. I said it before the game. It's that first real taste of, playing under the lights as it is now. They've done a lot of work building up to that first game or that first friendly, and I think you could see there was a real enjoyment from them to being a part of a real competitive game. So. Credit to them in the way they applied themselves. Credit to them in taking on some of the things that we'd asked them to take on. And yeah, worthwhile run out. Everyone's okay, which is the main thing for me. Everyone's come through it okay, and in good shape. So pleased.
You want your strikers to get on a score sheet early doors, and DJ doing what he does. I think it was 28 seconds on the clock to open his account again. Did it last year in his first pre-season game. Done it again tonight.
Yeah, but that's him, isn't it? He finds himself in fantastic areas in the box, and we're fortunate we've got people that can pick him out in the box as well. Yeah, him doing what he does, Douglas doing what he's showing me he does and can do, and he's doing it really consistently. And then Hutch takes it away as well in the second half. So loads of really pleasing bits from it. Defensively, looked good, looked strong. I'm really disappointed with the goal we conceded, which I've said to the lads. And we should take that sort of an attitude into the whole season with every single time we concede a goal. And you're always going to get that from me. We want zeros. We always want zeros. So disappointed that we did concede that, and that's the only real blot on the night, really. On what was a fantastically positive night, and then that first step towards the start of the season changes completely for Saturday. Of course it does, and the levels go up slightly. I think it's fair in saying in it's a tough fixture on Saturday, but in terms of the work tonight, everyone fine, everyone got through it, everyone's then gone and done their work after it, so yeah, pleased.
I was going to say, it's not necessarily always about the result in pre-season, is it? It's about getting those valuable minutes into them, a lot getting 45, some getting extra, and great to see one of the academy boys come on in the second half to replace Chris Hussey as well. Yeah,
Tom's been training with us a fair bit, as Dylan. They're fresh out of school, them boys, they're first year scholars, so they suitably impressed me in some of the games towards the end of the last season, and that's how I'll do it. Ronan started the game tonight and I thought did really well. Applied himself well, and we're fortunate in that there is a good couple of kids there that have played, that are going to play and going to form a part of things over the next 4 or 5 years. So, and then Marvellous did well as well tonight. I thought, listen, these kids will only get opportunities if I think they deserve opportunities, and those ones have done. And what you'll have with me here is I won't ever be afraid of playing young players that deserve to play. So. Continued their part of their development, and pleasing all the same.
I want to find a number of trialists. We won't obviously name. I think fans have picked up on a number of them, but there's still that work going on in the background as well, isn't there, to strengthen this squad?
There is, of course, there is. Number of trialists. They've only stayed around because they're good lads that have been around the place. So they've the 3 or 4 that were in tonight. Yeah, 4 I think it was, with Kells in goal. They're good guys. They're desperate for contracts, and they're trying to show that. We've got to make decisions on every one of them, of course, in the same way I've got to make decisions on anyone else that comes into the building. But what I will say is, anybody that I do bring in is, for me, I've got to feel better than what we've got at the moment. And I think what we've got is we're coming together towards a good team. So. That's how I've got to look on this strength bit now, and there'll be no sentiment, unfortunately, that goes into that. It will all be down onto, if I think they can improve us.